Hello, everyone. Oh, I want to give a shout out to Omnistruck. Thank you so much for following me. I really appreciate it. So I've been doing some looking, checking on my points just to kind of see what's going on. And as it turns out, I'm actually 7 subs away, original subs away, from possibly opening up a new emoji. So if you want to see more faith emojis, definitely feel free to subscribe. Nobody has to, of course, but that's only if you want to see more emojis on the Twitch. But other than that, how are you doing today, Wise? Or how are you doing tonight? Are you still, did you get enough rest from the other night? Also, since I'm going to do Saturday, since I'm doing Ace Attorney on Saturday and Sundays, you don't have to worry about like staying up, so you can take a rest. You can take a rest for those 2 days, but mostly I just want to see if I mostly just want to see how Saturday does, and same thing with in contrast with Sunday. So yeah, we'll see. Hi Ash, how are you doing? Hopefully you're suffering a little less from school. Hopefully, I know you said you only got a few days left, so I'm rooting for you. Make sure you take breaks. And I got water here in case you're wondering. You're vibing. Okay, well, if you can afford to miss it, then go relax. That's what matters. So, apparently, we're gonna have a Metal Gear Solid movie. I've never seen it before, or I never played it before, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But Oscar Isaac is going to be in it. So, congrats to those involved. You just know that one song. Also, Snake Eater is such a sexy song. Like, damn. Check out Snake Eater sometime. Let me look up the singer. The song is by Cynthia Harrell. Yes, Raiden is very sexy. I just know that one guy that goes just like my Japanese animes. And that Metal Gears is really convoluted and it's referenced everywhere. And no, I don't think I'm ever gonna play that because one, I don't like military games. I suck at stealth, and and yeah, it's just not the game for me. So I mean, I'll watch it and I'll watch like a let's play or something, but I won't actually play it. You're alright, just woke up from a nap. Oh, that's nice. That's good. Hopefully you're nice and well rested at least, Wise. Something, Infinite Ladder, Nano Machines, Cam Clark is there. Yeah. I know Big Boss. I mean, I'll only play Metal Gear Solid if I get I guess find a reason to, I guess, but I don't have a reason, so I'll just watch things. Ooh, sorry, can you tell I just had lunch? But yeah, like I said, I'm probably just gonna... As for my story, I am slowly starting revisions. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out who the actual main cast. I guess I sort of bum rushed my story, which is truth. I really did. So like now, I'm just like, eh. I'm just like, eh. I'm just gonna brute force it and all this and that. But now that I have time to revise, since a lot of agents are like sleeping during December, which is fair. I've been working slowly on that, so I'm just trying to figure out what's what while I wait for streaming to continue, or as I stream. So yeah, do you have any holiday plans, you guys? Deep sleep December, deep sleep December. After this year, we all fucking deserve it, especially those who are, you know, essential workers, teachers, actually, fuck it. Everybody deserves deep sleep December. You know? We need it. We all need the rest. Oh boy. But do you guys have any holiday plans coming up? Anything fun and interesting to do? Oh, that's a good plan. Yes, being able to sleep is so good. You think your sister and auntie and your kids are gonna come over for Christmas? Oh, that's still really nice. Sounds like fun. Do you happen to celebrate the religious aspect of it, Ash? Do you go to church on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or both? Because I don't miss it. I'm spoken like a true heathen. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I actually got my advent calendar today. I've always wanted to do an advent calendar just because I always like hear about like sometimes you get really good candy. And I got the Lind. I can't say it, but it's like really good chocolate. Like obviously not like high end, but like pretty up there. The Lindt. I think I'll just call it the Lind chocolate. It's really good. And since it's the 4th, we have to eat all 4 candies. Oh, you don't? Aw, that's fair. And especially with COVID, yeah, stay home, stay safe, spend time with the family, make sure you guys get quarantined, all that fun stuff. What do I call them again? Royal Guides. Okay. Well, it's summer for you in Australia, isn't it, Wise? So I'm pretty sure, like, whenever you hear us Northerners go, like, oh man, it's so cold, you're like, God, I wish that were me, huh? So make sure you get your blinky, get in blinky mode, get a snack, a drink. Very much a mood. Okay, I see. Yeah. Yeah, no, I can imagine. Australia is essentially a giant desert island, isn't it? I mean, I lived in a desert before. It fucking sucks. I hate the goddamn heat. The translation. I don't miss the heat. I fucking hate the heat. But like, I don't know, maybe I'm just getting older. But I feel more cold. I mean, I'm glad because that means more blankie mode. But like, still, I'm tired. So, fuck the heat. However, I wish I was cold in a place like in a culture similar to Arizona, not New Jersey culture. I'm sorry to say, I just don't fit in here. I thought I would fit in okay, but I guess not. I was wrong. Oh my god, yeah, no, that's F. F in the chat for Wise. I've been in 110 plus heat before, Wise. I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly how you feel. No, I got you. I understand. Your mom keeps the house on ice because she gets so hot so easily, and it's cold outside. Oh no. Do you guys happen to be in a stone? See, your mom will probably like my house because my house is a stone house. Meaning, it's cooler inside than it is outside, no matter what, and that does include winter. And it does, and I understand because bills do pile up, but like, god damn it, I'm really cold, and you can only go blanky so much, and if you want me to move, I need to have some kind of warmth to move around in. I'm starting to think I have anemia or something, but like, still, stone houses, definitely recommend it to her then. Because it's great during the summer, especially because it does get really humid here. And Arizona, they build their houses with stone, so, you know, it obviously keeps it cooler. But we stayed in apartments, so that was fun. So we would have to blast the central air to make sure that, you know, the air circulates and it's cool. It doesn't feel like a fucking oven. Like, it really genuinely feels like an oven in Arizona. Because you would think that if the wind blows in your face, you'll feel like, oh man, the nice summer breeze. No, bitch. No. You get hot air. You get hot air in your fucking face, and it just makes everything fucking worse. Humidity makes things awful too, but at least you can like have wind. There is relief in humidity. But there's no goddamn relief in the fucking straight up dry ass heat, and I'm tired. I deserve rights, and I deserve to be cool. So definitely, if whenever your mom retires, Ash, you can buy her a stone house because she'll probably be a lot more comfortable there. You love and miss Texas dearly, but yeah, when it's hot and humid, high-key feel like I'm choking on air. I do not miss the dry heat. I hate the dry heat. No. I literally cannot stand it. I hate the dry heat so damn much. Because at least, like I said, with the humidity, there is some kind of relief. Like, eventually the sun does go down. And it does, like, okay, it's cool. I know Texas air too, Ash. And at least Texas air eventually cools down. Oh, don't worry, Wise. I will avoid it at all costs. If I could barely handle Arizona, I'm definitely not going to be able to handle a whole damn island. Hell no. I'm sure it's beautiful otherwise, and I would love to see the Great Coral Reef and all that, but like, still, hell no. I'm not experiencing dry heat. Not unless unless I move back to Arizona, which I hope doesn't happen. Or at least I only hope it doesn't happen, you know. I don't know. I just don't like. I just hate dry heat. I hate it so goddamn much. I do not recommend. Like, I get grouchy enough, like, any capacity. But dry heat is the quickest way to kind of, like, make me even madder. Like, it makes me grouchier just because it's so hot and it's just, there's no relief. There is no relief. Even at night, there's hardly any relief. The only time there's any relief, if any, during dry heat era is like maybe during the winter. And that's like fucking fall weather in like cooler places like in the east coast or east coast of the United States. Like, I hate it so goddamn much. I do not recommend dry heat. I'm dying just thinking about it again. I'm so exhausted. Oh, I'm so tired already, and I haven't even like gone back or thought about, because I was actually gonna go to we were gonna go to Arizona for, I think I've mentioned this before plenty of times, so we were gonna go back to visit family and friends and all that during the holiday seasons, but then like fucking COVID struck in like fucking March. And, you know, my boyfriend and I, we were discussing it, and we were just, at first we were like, well, at the very, very beginning, we were like, okay, well, maybe it won't hit the US that bad, but to be honest, that was really dumb. But I'm really glad that we didn't follow through and get, like, tickets or anything, because we would have been fucked. Because there's no way, especially now, I'm not going to be stuck in a fucking plane for, like, 8 or so hours or whatever, with the possible wondering who has COVID and who doesn't, and it's a mess, and I don't want to deal with it. So I'm glad that early on we were just like, yeah, the government's gonna fuck it up really, really bad. And then of course, you know, I guess the question at the time was like, how bad were they gonna fuck us over? And it turns out, really, really bad. And that's with the continent. Yeah, like, my dream actually is to live in Southern California, which is almost like, it's the perfect weather for me. It's dry heat, but you also have the ocean air. You have the ocean air, but the problem with living in Southern California is one, you got the racists over at Orange County, and plus the racists all around that area anyway. And secondly, there's guns, and I hate guns. 3, there's always fires. In fact, I saw yesterday morning that there's like a brush fire in Orange County, and I'm like, yep, global warming. God damn it. So, no, I understand why. And it doesn't help that these fucking assholes are still doing like these stupid explosions. Like, why the fuck would you do that shit around dry plants, you dumbass? In a dry area, yes, you have the ocean air, but there's definitely not enough moisture to deal with your fucking stupid ass. Oh my god. Ugh, and that's my rant for the day, I guess. Oh. But at least you have AC. I hope you have some kind of AC, guys, because dry heat without AC is hellish enough. But if you have AC, it's a little bit more tolerable. Oh, good. That's really good. Make sure you're nice and comfy, because that's the most important thing. Oh no, now the memes are coming out for Metal Gear. I mean, that's cool that Oscar Isaac, but he's probably going to be the only person of color. Huh. He is Mr. Metal Gear, supposedly. Supposedly he's gonna be Solid Snake, which is like, I believe, depending on the game, I guess, is the main character. Like I said, I don't know nothing. I don't know that much about it. I just saw a meme where everyone else in the cast are white. I don't know. I don't know nothing. I just know where Scarlett Johansson. Oh, I don't know. She's probably gonna be playing the box itself that he hides under. So you know, she's just so versatile. The cursed thing about having Archer being named Archer is that Archer, the show, the American show, comes up. Good old the war industry is fucked. Yeah, right? I don't know if this GIF is a spoiler. I don't think it is. Should be fine. Of course, no, like, but then again, like, Gundam did pretty much the same thing, I heard. Like, you know, war is bad, and then everybody just looks over that and just sees, oh, wow, cool, Gundam! Except the diagram is them, you know, Metal Gear Solid saying, oh, man, war is bad, and, you know, war is bad, and people looking over to see, oh, man, look at Solid Snake's ass. So, I feel like that's a problem with most things. Like, you can dress it up. Like, you could have, like, sexy mascots and shit. But, like, I think the problem there is just, like, a lot of people don't think when they consume media. Like, they don't really think about what they're overall trying to say. And it does get kind of frustrating. But sometimes you just want to look at cute guys, cute girls, and cool necks. So, it's complicated. So I'm actually gonna go ahead. I feel like you must explain that to me, Rise, because I don't know anything about anything, and I want to be educated. So you must explain that to me. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, what was my comments? Everything is horrible right now. F for the Amethyst Owl. Oh, Kojima's like that. Honestly, like, I may not know much about, like, the story itself of Metal Gear Solid, but, and I say, but, I admire the man, and yes, he's made a lot of questionable decisions, but I really want to be like him in terms of like a creator. Like, I want to be like that. And what trips me up is that he's also a Virgo. But Virgo solidarity. But yes, everything is horrible right now. F for the Amethyst Owl. That's right. Last time on Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Bone Works. Taika's life is in danger again. And, we went on a date with Rin and Seba. What else? Shiro gave up Seba. Shit's going down. We're fucked. There's a possibility that, you know, Rin may cut us out of the squad, which I honestly don't even think is gonna happen, but I've been wrong before. So, well, like, the thing about it is that, Wise, they've been tracking us using their credit cards and their social security numbers. So them saying, oh, they're gonna track us on the internet is not really, I guess maybe it's because I'm old and jaded. I feel like, well, you know, yeah, that's just an easier way for them to track us down. So, like, I guess maybe for me, I guess. Anyways, let's continue. Let's suffer. Day 12. Oh, we're already in an interlude. That actually reminds me, quick story. That actually reminds me when I used to work at a grocery store. Some old man was buying alcohol, and the self checkout prompted for a birthday. Obviously, I have to say, hey guy, what's your birthday? And he's like, oh, I'm not gonna give that to you. That's how the government track you down. I'm like, okay, sir, but I just need a birthday. So he gave it to me, and then while he's like lecturing me on how the government is tracking us down, he's gonna put in microchips in our bodies. He uses his credit card and goes on his way. I'm just like, okay, sir, bye. Have a nice day. So there's my little story of the day, I guess. For now. Whose leggy is this? Here's the villain's speech of Metal Gear Solid 2. You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths spun by different interests churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems. Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, seeking whatever truth suits them into... Oh wow, somebody's edgy. I mean, I know this is a villain from Metal Gear Solid. I guess maybe to me, maybe it's because I've been raised in a military. My mom was in the military. I've mentioned this like 100 times before. I lived by a military place. I guess for me, I'm just very jaded, and I guess that's another reason why I just never got into Metal Gear Solid, because it's like I almost kind of feel like it's still kind of parading the whole geogonism of so-called American patriotism, because it's so fucking extreme when it comes to the soldiers, and like, yeah. So like, I guess maybe for me, I see that, and I see Metal Gear Solid, and I guess maybe in my mind, I'm just like, okay, that's cool. If I'm gonna see drama involving soldiers, I'll just look to the military base. I mean, not to downplay it if you guys like it or anything. I'm just sassy right now. But anyways, let's see who's this. Yikes, I see. Yeah, but I guess obviously the lessons were not learned, because I just feel like I guess I'm a little bit more cautious towards Metal Gear people unless I actually know who they are. Just because, like, again, I see military and I'm just kind of done. I'm just so done with military propaganda. I'm just exhausted. I grew up with it. I'm tired of it. And I feel like I could pretty much, if I see it, I know it. And I only mean propaganda. And of course, I have to say this because I know there's going to be some dumb fuck who's going to think otherwise. Of course, you should always support the veterans. Support the veterans, especially those who are suffering through PTSD or any other form of mental and physical illnesses. So do that while also jerking off to your American flag. So yeah, just do that. So, alright, I'll stop. I'm sorry, I'm just really sassy. So the original owner of this temple was... Wait, what? Who got killed? Oh shit! Oh shit! Caster took out Kieri. Ash, our witch killed him. Holy fuck! Yeah, she really did. He's dead. They just said the supervisor of the Holy Grail War, Kotomini Kirie, was removed from the stage by Caster's hand. Press F in the chat for that fucker. So who the fuck is this? You'll miss that sweet ass. Hi, Kuros. Yorokobe Shoujo, your wishes came true. I suppose it did. Thank you. Oh man, when they said something good was gonna happen today, I didn't think it was gonna be this. Well, did she at least like give mercy to those orphans at least? Holy shit. What the fuck? Is this Saber? Are we gonna get an H scene or an etchy scene? Asking for a friend, and that friend is me. Right? Good old Caster, just listening to Saber being tortured in a dress.
大したものね、セイバー。0時の縛りを一晩中拒み続けるなんて、私たちでは考えられないわ。
Oh, thank fucking Christ. Thank you, Kuros. Well, it could have been a lot worse. Yes, we did. We replaced one evil. This is the route when you forget that witches have fucking power. And fucking Archer really let her go. He was like, alright, I'm gonna let this bitch go because of a stupid ass promise. Press F in the chat for Saba. But why this dress? And can you at least like give her some straps so that thing can stay on? Only last remnants of her pride holds her back. You will now proceed. I will now proceed to spend the rest of the stream in mourning. My goodness eyes. I'll try to see if there's a meme of Kyrie or something. Archer, witches have power. I'm going to use her as a borrowed knife against Berserker this time. Well, we haven't even seen Brickfoot in a long while, though. Like, is he really done? I mean, of course he's a threat. I guess what I mean is, like, how can we know, how do we perceive him as a threat if we don't see him as often? Many questions. It is not arousing with her armor, and the armor does not suit her. That's true, but like, at what cost? At what cost? What the I'm kind of like, yeah, she's really getting off of this. That's what I was gonna say. And once again, we have terrible stereotypes about a certain group of people. Yep. Eh.
強情ね、セイバー。ええ、けど許してあげる。私、あなたみたいな娘は好きよ。金の髪も小さな体も少年のような凛々しさも可愛いわ。それに裏切るぐらいなら 死を選ぶ一途さも愛らしい。ほんと踏みつぶしてあげたいぐらい。
So we know what her fetish is. Yes,
そう
yes,
ね
yes.
霊樹で体を支配するなんて退屈ですもの。
Kazuki doesn't care about anything. Like, I just want to know if he's like an actual killer. I mean, as in like, he actually goes out and murders people.
あなたには自分から私のサーバントになってもらいましょう。ええ、体ではなく先に心を壊してあげる。
If that's the case, then how come she didn't do the same thing to Assassin?
そこで何をしている、キャスター。
Well, if he is a killer, he must not have killed for a long time. I suppose not. Maybe he just like, well, I gotta get this shit under control if I want a normal. Oh my god! He's Kira! Yoshige from fucking JoJo's. Yep, it's speaking of Kira. Nice nice JoJo reference, Nasu. You might like him, Ash, if you like terrible men.
なぜここに？あなたには竜道寺にいるようお願いしたはずですが。
No, you have to say he's a giant fucking JoJo's reference. I'm yelling. No, it's all good. You're good, Wise. You're good. I'm just. Oh my god, he's fucking Kira. I hate this. You already pledged the loyalty? Well, you know, prepare to pledge loyalty to another.
質問は私が先だ、キャスター。ここで何をしていると聞いたのだが。
Well, no, because, like, Caster is intentionally doing all this fucking secretive ass shit. Kira's just like, I just need a hand in my peaceful, quiet life and just leave me the fuck alone. Well, Kira pretends that he doesn't have emotions. I guess I'm only talking about in terms of, like, their basic character structure, as in, like, their goals. He wants a peaceful life. Kira wants a peaceful life. Caster is Casta. Casta no Masta.
Sakuji, マスターの一人であるエミヤシロウからサーバントを奪いました。エミヤシロウは逃しましたが、すでにマスターではありません。
Oh,
賢明な人間ならば私たちに歯向かうことはないでしょう。
Well, Kira's just really H for her hands. Really, like, other than that, like, I don't really... I don't get that sense, but I'm pretty sure, like, if I get to know Kazuki more, we'll find something he's horny about.
そうか。
We'll figure out his fetish.
だがそんな指示を下してはいない。
私の独断です、マスター。その後、聖杯の器を手に入れるために教会を襲いました。聖杯の管理役である神父は仕留めましたが、聖杯の行方は不明です。
I mean, yeah, but, like, I'm just saying, like, after he gets his hand, he, like, kind of fucks off. But, I mean, not to say that you should kill people, you know, just to maintain peace, but you get what you mean. Yeah, that's really fucking stupid. Like, why would you... And another thing, too, is, like, I just realized that if Kieri didn't give away Gilgamesh to Shinji, Gilgamesh would have just destroyed her like that.
そちらも独断か。帰還しなかったのは聖杯が見つからなかったからだな。 確かにせっかく手に入れた場所だ。肝心のものを手に入れないまま留守にしては意味がない。
Yeah, like, why would you do that, you dumbass? But hey, at least we got a badass, possibly bisexual witch.
状況は分かった。理由を説明できるか、キャスター。
Kesta.
申し訳ありません。ですがこれも全てマスターのため。私の目的はあなたを勝利させることだけです。
ではここから離れるわけにはいかんな。留守中他のマスターに聖杯を見つけられてはお前の苦労も無駄になる。
Well, I mean, like, now she kind of binded herself to well, she says she can't lie to him, so most likely there is some kernel of truth. If only, like, she's probably gonna just say that. I mean, she's going to find the Holy Grail long enough together with him, and then she's probably gonna kill him. I mean, she didn't hesitate before in the Fate route, or she could have been lying about it.
ではマスター。
納得のいくまで調べるがいい。それまでは私もここに残ろう。お前一人では戦いに向かん。セーバーが手駒になるまで護衛は必要だろう。
Because if he had indeed killed, if he did kill him, Kazuki, then we definitely would have heard about it from Issei. Or at least, like, the school itself. So, that's just the game theory.
いえ、それには及びません。マスターに力を借りずとも手駒はありますし、聖杯の探索とてどれほどかかるか。それにここは危険です。竜道寺に戻られた方があなたの身は安全です。
正論だ。だがそれでは私の目的が果たせなくなる。
Well, it's the only thing he can do right now since she pretty much did the hard part. Well, hard and stupid part.
宗一郎様、それは。
急げよ。なければないでいい。成果は問わん。結果だけを出すがいい。
Well, that's the end of that interlude. Are we suffering still?
傷は問題ないな。
Yep, back to Shiro. Oof.
当然だ。今セイバーはいないんだから。よし、これで終わり。
Yeah, at least he can, like, stand on his own 2 feet instead of, like, fucking Can you imagine seeing the kid, like, kind of, like, bleeding from his fucking left shoulder and crawling around? Oh my god. Well, like, yeah, he was bandaged up, but still, like, I can't imagine, like, it's easy to walk around like that. Whew. To be Shiro is to suffer, always. Let's see. No, let's. Well, we're definitely not going to the fucking church, so let's go ahead and meet with Rin.
しかもあいつここ一番で失敗するし、危なっかしくて一人になんてさせておけない。
So you say.
くそ、簡単にはいかないと思ったけど、ここまで無反応なんて。
I mean, yeah, but like, I won't say like the issue isn't like her like fucking it up. I guess I'm trying to parse it as, it just sounds to me that she gets performance anxiety, and that's, yeah, like with Rin, yeah, like, yeah.
他のマスターも出てこない。令状がない以上、ちょっかい出す必要もないってことか。
Man, will Shiro get like all 3 of his command spells back after he gets Saber back? Because I know he's gonna get Saber back. It's just a matter of when and how. Ooh, excuse me. Why do I always like burp like that on stream? It's always on stream. So nasty. I'm so sorry. Thing about it too is that Shiro has confidence in the important thing, whereas Rin is so like trained, but she also has a lot of expectations on her versus Shiro, who really doesn't have any expectations. So of course he's gonna thrive because he's like, well, you know, you should have you should have expectations of me because XYZ, but Rin has a lot, so. Yeah, it makes sense.
まだ昼だ。そう簡単に行くもんか。
He is an archer. Oh, we're in the second interlude already. Sword. Person A becomes a hero and dies, removed from this time axis cycle of rebirth and ends up in the hero warehouse. Wait, if true heroes are those who have legitimately earned a title, these are a different kind. They were forced to the throne of heroes because of their fate. Huh? And they should be called Avenger, the anti-hero. The mythical 8 servant. They are the opposite of heroes, but they were praised as heroes regardless. Even those that hated humans and those the humans hated are summoned as guardians. But he is neither. Yeah! I don't know why that came out like that. He is not a true hero, nor an anti-hero. He was never compensated for his efforts, and his own life ended with betrayal, but he never hated humans. but it didn't last. He probably grew weary. Oh. But humanity's power to control they are summoned into every age to prevent humanity's extinction. But the only condition for their summoning is destruction brought on by humans. Naturally, destruction brought on by an outside factor is solved not by human power, but by the world's restraining power. So the only thing guardian heroic spirits could see is self-destruction. They are in existence that eliminate destruction brought on by human greed. He made a contract with the world to save humans and became a hero. After he died, he became a heroic spirit and was shown humanity's self-destruction over and over again. He is summoned as a heroic spirit to save people, but he only gets to clean up after people's wrongdoings. It did not take long for him to realize that it is meaningless and start loathing the human world. Yeah, and to be honest with you, after a while, it's really easy to see how, especially if you've been through so much, you can hate humans. And they probably deserve it. You know, not to sound edgy or anything, but they probably deserve it. Yeah, it really is. It really is. And in the end, he was betrayed by the ideal that he protected unto death.
Lim, どうした? 立ちくらみか?
So we know that she's at the cemetery. Yeah. He started on that slope. He started that slope of going down to hate humans because he saw betrayal over and over. He saw fucking destruction. He probably saw every rich wrong humans can do and have done and will do and done. He's like, fuck this shit. But Shiro is trying to make sure to climb up that mountain. He's trying to save everyone he can, but he has to realize that he can only bring up so many rocks. Yeah. I mean, exactly. Wise, exactly. This is true. This is the indenture servitude afterlife that Saber promised in return for the Grail. Archer has been there, done that, and hates it. Well, see, I choose to believe that they are actually two of the same coin. Two sides of the same coin. One extreme to another. Like, that's all they really are. Yeah, it's been a rough time, poor Rin.
無理もない。昨夜から不眠だったからな。体調が優れないのならば見合わすか。何も今すぐ仕掛けることはない。
Oh, possibly. But I like to think that Saba also said, you know what? I'm not. Maybe there were maybe some dark moments where she's like, you know what? Fuck these guys. But after a while, she'll come back around. I really do feel like Saber wouldn't do that.
いいえ、時間はかけられない。キャスターの居場所が分かったんなら、ここで決着をつけるべきよ。
Young Archer was a legit hero of justice. And yet he was degraded so much. I mean, of course. And that's why I say, like, I think they're both two sides of the same coin. Because we saw in Fate Route, even though she knew the people betrayed her, even though they took everything from her, she was still like, you know what? I'm still gonna work hard. I'm still gonna do all these people because they're part of my beloved country. They are my countrymen, and it's my duty to love and protect them and to be their hero and their king. But, and I think that even I don't know, like arguably you could argue that Saba has been quote unquote alive much longer than Archer has. I mean, we don't know how long Archer's been around or whatever. We don't know his name and all this and that. But my point is that I feel like Saber definitely has more, I guess the best way to say it is experience of seeing humanity's worst and best and best. That's the thing. But that's the thing, we don't know how many summons it was. With Saber, she was actually alive. So she's able to actually retain those memories. And my point is that, you know, again, Saber saw the worst. But I'm pretty sure she saw a lot of best moments too.
なんだ、寝てるって気がついてたんじゃないあなた。なのに起こさないなんて人が悪いわね。
何？立ったまま眠る人間にはそうお目にかかれないのでね。物珍しさでつい観察してしまった。
I don't think Archer is wrong to feel. I guess another thing I should point out too is that I don't think Archer is wrong for feeling for what he feels. What I do feel that he's wrong on is that he is insisting on pushing that ideal to everybody, thinking that he's right and everyone else is wrong. And that's where my issue lies, because he's like, you know, like, oh, you don't agree with me? Well, fuck you then. If someone says, Saber, no, don't do that, she's like, you know, that's your fucking problem, dude. And I don't, it's, we can debate how healthy that is, like, later, but as far as face value goes, I definitely do think that Archer is wrong for trying to push that, like, no, everybody is horrible, you're a fool if you think this way. Like, I guess he's just coming across to me as almost weak-willed in that sense. And I know, like, the whole thing is just between him and Shiro, really, but I mean, like, he could say, like, oh, it's your problem, not mine, but he definitely doesn't act like it. With him, like, always trying to fucking kill Shiro, or just, like, I guess, like, wanting to fight at, like, a fucking drop of the hat. And I think that's my problem, my issue with Archer, is that he just wants, I just feel like he's just using it as an excuse to fight. Because he's just in a bad mood or whatever, and it's like, shut the fuck up, Archer.
ますますたちが悪い。女の子の寝顔を見るなんて何様よあんた。
Yeah, basically, Kuro. Silly rapid idealisms for kids. And, like, I guess another thing, too, is kind of, like, he's just saying that, oh, XYZ. He's like, oh, XYZ. I don't know, he just does not. I just feel like, Archer's just, like, he's almost in denial of his own current beliefs, as in, like, he really doesn't want to believe that idealism is wrong. Like, that's why he wants to fight them so badly on it. Or at least, like, always, like, call others into question, because he's still trying to, like, accept that new idealistic stance to take. So, yeah, like, he wants, yeah, like I said, he just wants to deny the fact that he's a hero, or that he, at the end of the day, he still has the same ideals. It's just that he's just been so ass blasted by all these betrayals. He's like, well, you know, I'm bitter, and which is understandable. Like, you know, be as bitter as you want. Who gives a shit? I'm just saying that, like, I feel like he's almost having to justify it to everybody around him. But everyone's like, alright, dude, I don't give a shit. But it's mostly, he's trying to mostly justify it to himself.
安心したまえ。誓ってそのような無礼はしていない。
I mean, shut the fuck up.
だが別のものは聞いたな。目は閉じようと思えば閉じられるが、耳はそうはいかないのでな。
But that's my point. was. That's just basically my point. That is that he, he's just trying to justify to himself by but not really. I guess forcing it is like the wrong word to use. But he's like going, "Hey guys, this is my ideal. I don't give a fuck." I guess it's more like one of those. You ever seen one of those people who go around saying like, "Well, I think this. Well, I think that." Blah 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 blah. And it's like nobody. I'm just asking. This is like, sir, this isn't Wendy's. That kind of deal. That's all I'm saying.
そう。私、何か言ってたあーちゃん。
And of course, if with the whole death scene, in Fate, maybe he had originally thought, oh, I could take Berserker. Maybe he remembered in a previous life or whatever beforehand, because obviously we're not in his head, that he must have been able to taking down all 12 of Berserker's lives. But this time around, something must have happened to where he was only take down half of it, and he's like, fuck this, I'm not fucking sacrificed, and then he died.
ああ、気に食わないだの、頭にくるだの。実に物騒なささやきを数件。
And then like he probably took it as a betrayal. He read it as a betrayal when it was just an overestimation of his own. Possibly, no, he felt like it's a betrayal because everybody left at that time. Because at that time, Shiro and Saber, they weren't powered up yet. So that's just a game theory.
なんだ。よかった。行きましょう、あっちゃん。教会なら少しは詳しいわ。あそこならどこに隠れているか見当ぐらいつく。
The thing is, I understand why Archer is such an asshole because I consider him a dude who's basically been in hell, and these Holy Grail wars are basically his breaks. I mean, I can understand that too. I guess all I'm saying is that he just really just seems to me like he's someone who's been hurt one too many times, and understandably he's upset. He's understandably hurt and all that. But he does come across as eventually, like I said, it does come across as like, Sarah, this isn't Wendy's. I mean, I can understand, but I feel like that's the best phrase I have, and maybe it's just because. Maybe it is because, I guess based on my own life experiences, I usually see people who say, oh, I fucking hate humanity. I guess weak-willed is probably the best way I could say it for right now. But, like I said, personally, and from my point of view, I don't know. Maybe it's just because of, like I said, of my own life experiences. I just kind of feel like, I don't know.
ねえ、あーちゃん。自分のやってきたことを後悔したことってある？
I guess it's just more of, if he truly hates being a hero, if he truly despises humanity, then he wouldn't do certain things and he wouldn't be such in denial about it. And that's what I mean. That is what I mean by weak-willed, is that he is so in denial. And because he's too much focusing on the hurt. I mean, and that's understandable. Like, that's valid and everything. It's just, like I said, I have my own personal look on that, and yeah.
私はできれば最後までしたくない。本当に打ちのめされた時にも歯を食いしばって意地を張り続けたい。
I don't want to if I can help it. I want to grit my teeth and be stubborn, even when I'm completely beaten. Oh my god, I'm Rin.
けど、それって難しいんでしょうね。きっと私が考えている以上に。
But I'm sure that's harder than I imagine, I suppose.
個人差があるな、その手の精神論は。できる者もいれば、できない者もいる。とりわけ、君は前者だ。その手の人間は、まず過ちなど起こさないし、自らの過ちなど考えることもない。
There are those who can, those who cannot do so. You are the former. Such people will not make mistakes, let alone consider them. Yeah, I think he's starting to kind of like get comfortable with Rin, and maybe he's starting to regret the whole, yeah, I may or may not betray Rin on the sideline just because I've been betrayed so much, yada yada yada. But this, I think he's starting to realize this is definitely a different timeline.
何よ、それじゃあ私が傍若無人な暴君みたいじゃない。
You're not, Rin. You're just very stubborn, and you probably have a lot of earth on your birth chart.
いい自己認識だ、リン。
Don't be rude!
鮮やかな人間というものは人より眩しいものを言う。そういった手合いにはな、歯を食いしばる時などないのだ。で、試験だが、君は間違いなくその手合いだ。遠坂凛は最後まであっさりと自分の道を信じられる。
And this is probably why I love Rin so much. Well, you know, I gotta say, I gotta call it what it is, Wise.
じゃああなたは最後まで自分が正しいって信じられる？
いや申し訳ないが、その質問は無意味だな。
And then that begs the question too, because I remember we had the whole discussion about servants retaining memories. If Saba is a genuine human being, then what the fuck is Archer? How come he can remember this shit? Then I guess the best way to put it is what makes him just as special, if not more, or just as special as Saba, because he's fucking dead. He shouldn't be remembering the past. Yeah, I mean, I suppose he's a guardian.
どうしてよ。答えられないことじゃないでしょ、こんなの。
最後までという質問が無意味だ。忘れたのかマスター。私の最後はとうの昔に終わっている。
Yeah, it would be useful, but that's the thing. I'm just wondering, like, is he the same as Saber, except he actually died, versus her at the verge of death? You met your end a long time ago. Interlude out. Jeez, that took almost an hour. My bad. I'm getting on a lot of tangents today. If you need me to click, just tell me to click. Like, I won't get mad. It's just Acha, and he's probably not gonna change. And like I said, I have a lot of onions when it comes to people going, man, I hate the world, I hate humans. It's like, alright, that's valid, but do you really though? So I think that's what I just have to say about Archer. It's like, do you really though?
あいつどこに行ってるんだ、本当。
Yeah, and trust me, guys, I got a lot of onions. As long as you guys find it entertaining, that's all that matters. No, I mean, that's fine. You do you. You do you. I guess I'm just criticizing as it's presented in front of me. Because I want to I guess my point of contingency is that I just want to understand Archer. That's the only reason why I'm criticizing him right now, is because I just want to understand his character more. And I want to learn more about. I guess if I knew who he was, then I'll probably understand a lot more.
そうだ、教会。
She got beat the fuck out. She's being tortured in the church. From your point of view, he seems whiny, but from my point of view, I'm like, how the fuck are you winning more? Well, like, I think that's I feel like we're kind of on the same page there, guys. It's just that the wording is different. I think he's whining. Like, I guess I'm just kind of like, well, if you don't whine so fucking much, maybe you'll win something for once, you know? Shut the fuck up. Truly the king of jobbers. Oh no.
あ あいつの手を借りるのは尺に触るけど、襟好みしてる場合じゃない。
He knows. He's like, something's not right at that church. We are not going. Well, plus I know what's going on at the church, but he's a priest. No, I shouldn't see that priest, regardless of my feelings. He's a priest. But Kotomine Kirie is not a man that should be approached, and he is absolutely correct. I said you should be whining more from your circumstances, my dude. Vet more. Oh. No, you good. You good.
一度だけだ。それなら問題ないだろう。
Don't do it. 'The strongest servant. Leave them be, Shiro best girl.
おかしいぞ、これ。
Bad idea. Oh, there's blood. There's his blood. Are we gonna see his body? I mean, we already know he's dead.
違う。奥に続いてるっていうより、奥から外に出たって感じだ。父さんがいるのか。地下へ続く階段。ここ地下室があったんだ。
Whew. We're gonna find the orphans again. No, they should be already dead by now, huh? Because Castor probably killed them, huh? I mean, I'm trying to remember if she killed them or not. And I know she killed the priest, but I'm talking about the orphans. Or what remained of them, I guess. Yeah, so most likely she gave them a mercy at least. What? Rin? Okay, so they did make it in here. Okay, so we... No, let's not act so recklessly. No way. Not with our body like this? Hell no. And with no servant? Even no more. What the fuck?
Bakaな。それこそ何を考えている。 スクル。今は
Yeah, just kind of hang out by the stairs right now.
そうならキレイは殺したわけ？
ええ、始末したわ。素直に聖杯を差し出す人間でもなさそうでしたからね。後々になって邪魔をされても困るもの。
そう、それは結構。キレイもそれぐらいは覚悟していたでしょう。けどキャスター、一つ聞くけど、あいつの死体は確認した？
Did you check his corpse? For what?
何を言い出すかと思えば、そのようなことあなたには関係ないでしょ。
ええ、全くないわ。けど他人事でもない。あいつが本当に死んだんなら安心できるから確認しただけよ。
それはどういう意味かしら、お嬢さん。
No, it doesn't, but it's not something totally unrelated to me. I just wanted to make sure since I'll be relieved if he's really dead. What do you mean by this, Rin?
言葉通りの意味よ、キャスター。
It means what it means, Casta.
あいつがそう簡単に死ぬ玉かっての。もしはっきりと死体を確認していないんじゃ、まず間違いなく生きているって思っただけ。
He's not one to die so easily. I just thought he might be alive since you didn't check the corpse.
使えないわね、あなたも。どうせ綺麗を襲うならしっかりきっかり息の根を止めておけっていうのよ。
Hey Ash, if you're still here, there's a chance your boy isn't dead. Damn, you're useless. If you attack Kieri, make sure you killed him. She's like, yeah, like, she's exactly that.
まあいいわ。やることもできたし、早めに済ませましょう、キャスター。今回は人質もいないし、気持ちよく戦えるわ。
大きく出たわね。あなた、この状況で私たちに勝てるつもりなのかしら？
There's just a lot of things Castor is not keeping in mind when she does these things. I don't think it's more stupid. I think it's just more arrogance.
やりようによってはね。幸いセイバーの制御もまだのようだし、条件は同じでしょ。それに久月先生のことも分かってる。セイバーは面食らってたけど、事前に知っていれば私のアーチャーの敵じゃないわ。
Saber was surprised, but he's no threat to Archer if he knows his attacks beforehand. Huh. I have magic. I can do whatever. Oh no, it's the space warping. Is she literally that fucking meme where the guy's like, ha ha, I'm a genius. The next panel, oh no, that's Castor. I need a meme of that now.
聞いての通りよ、アーチャー。キャスターの相手は私がする。下手に近づくと、あんたまで契約破りを食らいかねないから。
Or how about you actually finish the fucking job, Archer?
私の相手はあの男か。それは構わないが、魔術師ではキャスターにはかなわないと分かっているのか、リム。
安心して、勝ち目もないことは言い出さないわ。キャスターは必ずここで倒す。そうすればセイバーだって元に戻ってシロと契約をし直せるでしょ。
Rin killed the demigod Tosaka. Yeah, basically. But she's our queen, and I know she's gonna make it. She's gonna make it out okay.
理想論だな。彼女をここで倒すというのは難しい。逃げるだけならば彼女は当代一だ。何しろ逃亡のために実の弟すら八つ裂きにする女だからな。
He said this is a game theory, but it is difficult to defeat her here. She is a master when it comes to running away. She is a woman that will kill her own brother to escape.
Archer, ちょっと何のつもりよ。
I think I saw something like this before. Is he talking?
実の弟すら八つ咲きにしたですって。
Is that a reference to fate, or is he talking about, or is it just an earlier reference when they were fighting at the temple?
知ったような口を聞くのね、アーチャー。あなたには私の正体が分かっていて。
竜の葉をよりしろとした人型はコルキス王の魔術と聞く。
I killed my own brother? You talk like you know about me. Do you know my true identity? I hear human-shaped creatures made of dragon's teeth are magic used by the king of Caucasus.
その娘、王女メディアは希代の魔女と歌われたそうだが。
I hear that his daughter Medea was famed as an excellent witch. Medea. I don't think I know that one. Well, I guess she's been BTFO like, I think only like a couple of times. She got fucked up by Kazuki, but that's only because nobody expects the fucking history teacher to go out like that. And then, you know, with the whole cast of, you know, Shiro giving up the command spell, I don't think that's more of a BTFO thing. I'm just trying to remember the myth.
そうならこの場はどちらが優勢かわかるでしょ。抵抗は無駄よ、アーチャー。あなたが何者だろうとセイバーを取り戻すことはできない。今はまだ私に逆らう意志が残ってるけど、それもあと一日持つかどうか。
Alright, I'll have to read the spark notes on her story
そ
later.
れにレイジュさえ使ってしまえば今すぐにだって私の人形にしてしまえるわ。
Jason! Resistance is futile, Archer. You won't be able to take back Saber no matter who you may be. She still has a will to resist me, but that should not last for another day. And I can make her into my puppet now if I use my command spell.
Hmm. たとえレイジを使われてもセイバーなら耐えられるわ。それが1分か2分かは知らないけど、それだけあれば十分にあなたを仕留められるんじゃない？
To be fair, Naso fights are meh, but it's the characters that bring it to life. Yep, that they do.
不可能だな。ここでお前を切り伏せようが、せいぜいその半身を立つ程度。その後に待つのは、セイバーとキャスターを同時に敵に回すという劣勢だけだろう。
That is impossible. Even if we attack you, we would all we would manage is to take half your powers at most. What awaits us after that is a disadvantaged situation where we will both be fighting you and Saber.
アーチャー、それは。
分かっているはずだ、リン。さすがにそうなっては勝ち目がない。セイバーは不完全なマスターのために能力を制限されていた。その縛りがなくなった以上、彼女は最強のサーバントだ。太刀打ちできるのはバーサーカーのみだろうよ。
And he's wanting to just use that for Berserker.
まさか。やめろ。
Yeah, no, yeah, what he's proposing is kind of fucked, so... I don't know what you guys in chat are talking about, but if it's spoiler related, chill.
恨むなよ、小僧。
What the fuck?
こうなっては、こうする以外に道はなかろう。
Don't curse me, kid. There's something else I could do in a situation like this, right? No, there's plenty you could do.
さてキャスター、一つ尋ねるが、お前の許容量にまだ空きはあるのだろうな。
アーチャー、
What?
あんた。
I'm so tired of him. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I mean, I just want to try to keep the context to what's actually happening.
当然よ。一人と言わず、すべてのサーバントを扱えるだけの貯蔵はあるわ。私の魔力がどこから補充されているかは知っているでしょ。
I can't believe Caster's gonna get her harem ending.
ならば話は早い。以前の話、
God.
受けることにするよ、キャスター。
Hey, Inu. Welcome back. Hopefully you've been well. I'm so tired of Archer right now. I'm mad. I'm furious at him. Although, yeah, no, yeah.
あの時は断ったのに。随分と腰が軽いのね、あなたは。
状況が変わった。セイバーがそちらに着いたのなら、今回の聖杯戦争の勝機はお前にある。勝てる方につくのは当然の行為だろう。
You missed it, Inu. You missed it, Kayla. I was having I was just saying how I thought that Archer was weak-willed for being, I mean, ooh, I hate humanity, and I'm just like, sir, this is a fucking Wendy's. It was mostly them talking about how she's a jobber or something. Yep, exactly, Kayla. Caster's harem ending. I'm so mad right now.
さあ、契約破りを使ってくれ。リンにはまだ霊樹が残っているからな。早くしなければお前に襲いかかってしまうぞ。
Yeah, it is. You know, this would be the great time for Rin to use her command spell. But on the other hand, she'd be defenseless, so I don't know. I hate this. This is...
どうした？労せずして忠実な部下が手に入るのだ。
This is truly the worst timeline, yeah.
何をためらう必要がある？
どうかしら。私は裏切り者を信用しない。あなたの言葉が正しいのなら、コマはセイバーだけでいいのではなくて？
裏切り者を信用しないか。
Like, what did you expect? What did you expect? This woman's arrogant. But she may be arrogant, but she's not that much of a fool.
確かに。私はお前をも裏切るかもしれん。私は私のためにお前に下る。
霊樹とは裏切り者を罰するためにあるでしょ。いいわ。あなた一人を御し得ないようでは私の器も知れるというもの。元よりあなたの宝具には興味があったことだし、思惑にはまってあげましょう。
He does. Sarah, this is a Wendy's. Archer, Saber, Kasa, Kuzuki, Assassin, yeah, they... Setsuen has to stalk you before Shiro. We're helping her. You know what? Fuck it, dude. Like, this is the worst timeline anyway. Look, look everyone, it's Kira himself. Shiro's a nerf, but he comes at the right times, yep.
Trace. On.
Danger. 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 There's danger. Overload. Well, get ready to press up for the chat for Shiro's, boys. Lasses, and those in between, and those who are not. Yes, the problem is, the problem is, the problem is, the problem is. I'm like that Judge Judy gif where she's like, hurry up! They just reproduced the swords already. Okay, there we go. Now we have the swords. Jeez. No, we have not. Winter Daughter has been on BBL for a while, or AFK, I guess. Exactly. Hurry up and have your sword measuring contest.
悪い。文句は後だ、どうせか。一息つけたらちゃんと聞くから。今はあいつらをなんとかしよう。
手を出すと分かってはいたが、まさか飛び降りるとは思わなかった。
Enhanced history lessons.
そこまでのようね。あなたの乱入には驚いたけど、結果は変わらないわ。ええ、その顔では諦めもついたようだし。出てきたということは、殺されてもいいということよね、坊や。
坊や。
ここでおしまいにしてあげるわ。生かしておいても面倒でしょうし、ここでまとめて。
いいや、待てキャサー。
はあ、じゃあこの場での発言権がないことぐらい読み取ってると思ったけど。
いや、言い忘れていたことがあった。お前の軍門に下るには一つだけ条件をつけたい。
条件ですって？
あらあら。
まあ、無抵抗でお前に自由を差し出したのだ。その代償としてこの場では奴らを見逃してやれ。どのみちマスターとしては機能しない者たちだ。殺す価値はないだろ
う。見逃せですって？言動の割には甘いのね、あなた。
私とて人の子だ。さすがに裏切った瞬間に主を殺したでは後味が悪い。
裏切り者のくせによく本人の前で人並みのことを言えたものね。
Yeah, but what is he calculating?
今回は見逃してあげましょう。けれど次に目障りな真似をしたら誰が止めようと殺します。それでいいかしら、アーチャー。
当然だ。この状況でなお戦いを挑むような愚か者ならば手早く死んだ方がいい。
そういうことよ、お二人さん。今回は見逃してあげるわ。さあ、敗者は敗者らしく逃げるように立ち去りなさい。
行きましょう。今はあいつの言う通りよ。
She's so arrogant.
恨むのなら筋違いだぞ、リン。
Shut up.
マスターとしてこの女の方が優れていただけの話だ。優劣が明確ならば私は強い方を取る。
そうね。けど後悔するわよ。私は絶対に降りない。いい？キャスターを倒してあんたを取り戻す。その時になって謝っても許さないんだから。
それは無駄骨だな。まあ自殺するというのなら止めはしないが。
I'm not happy with you right now, Archer, at all. So much has happened. We haven't even seen Lancer in a while. Actually. But that's only if he's dead. If Ren said that, then most likely he's not.
エミヤくん？少し休みましょう。城歩くのも辛いでしょう。
いや大丈夫だ。このぐらいなら我慢できる。それより今は早く戻った方がいい。こっちの傷は気にするな。別に毒が塗り込まれたわけでもないんだから。
ほら、もう無茶するんだから。その傷でクズキとやり合うなんて自殺行為よ。いいから休みなさい。あいつら私たちを追いかけたりはしてこないわ。
Boy, things at school is gonna get really awkward.
だろうな。けど少しでも早く家に戻ろう。俺ならそう辛くはない。
You see, Shiro, don't even argue with Rin right now. Like, seriously?
あんたね、そんなに血が出てて辛くないなって言わないでよ。なんで家に戻りたがるか知らないけど、今は休む方が先でしょ。
Like, she's probably furious enough that Shiro willingly gave up Seiba. But then to have fucking Archer do all that bullshit, she is not in the best fucking mood right now. I don't blame her. Like, what the fuck do you expect, Shiro?
ちょっと聞いてるの？綺麗じゃあるまいし、そんなに血の跡をつけて歩かれても迷惑なのよ。大体どうしてこんなことになってるわけ？そりゃ教会に行けって言ったのは私だけど、すぐにヤバいってわからなかったの？
Exactly, Kayla.
あのな、バカにすんな。それぐらい分かったぞ。のっぴきならない事態になってるって教会を見た時から気づいてた。
And she's gonna beat his ass for it.
ならすぐ帰りなさいバカ。それだけじゃない、傷も治ってないのに乱入してきておまけにまた投影。そんなの傷が悪化するのは当然じゃない。だって言うのに辛くはないですって。はあ、もうどうかしてる。なんだってそんな無茶するのよあんたは。
だって遠坂の方が辛いだろう。
Nope.
だから戻ろう。家に帰れば弱音を吐いてもいいんだから。
More painful for you, right? If they ever reanimate the Fate route, I want him to have the emotional intelligence he shows here. He knows she's hurting post-betrayal. Yeah.
ああ、
信じらんない。男の子に任された。
父さんって俺の手握ってるぞお前。
He's like, no, 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 no.
うるさい。責任取れバカ。
傷が痛む。よりにもよって左手を引っ張るな。
She's like, well, you started this.
あのな遠坂、今はこんな寄り道をしてれば。
座って。いいから座って。で、後ろを向いて絶対に振り返らないこと。私の顔を見たら本当に怒るから。独り言なんだけど、少し間違えたかもしれない。あーちゃんの言う通り、最初のうちに手段を選ばずキャスターを倒しておけばよかった。
If only she knew.
ちょっとの犠牲を気にして機会を計ってたけど、結局このままだと街中の人が犠牲になるでしょ。別に愚痴を言うわけじゃないけどね。私いつも一番大事なことばっかりしくじるのよ。2番か3番か、そういうのはさらっとできるくせに、一番大事なものだけは手こずるんだ。
I feel you, Ren. I do.
アーチャーがあっち側に行ったのもあいつだけの責任じゃないわ。結局キャスターを野放しにしたのは私だもの。
Is it though?
けど、参ったな。ついさっきあんなこと言ったのにいきなり追い詰められちゃった。ちょっとここ何にって突っ込むところだと思うんだけど。
ああ、ね、何に追い詰められたんだ遠坂。
Yep.
うん、後悔はしたくないってこと。あいつは私はそういう性格じゃないって言ってたけど、今が正念場みたい。 シローがあんなこと言うから余計失敗したなって落ち込んじゃった。
そんなの今だけだろ。尺に触るけど、俺もアーチャーの意見には同感だ。遠坂は何も反省することなんてない。
どうしてよ。現にキャスターはやりたい放題でアーチャーにまで愛想をつかされた。これ私が方針を間違えたからでしょ。
それは単に失敗しただけだろ。遠坂は間違えてなんかない。間違えていないなら失敗しても胸を張れると思う。
If you walk down the path that you believe is right, you cannot be wrong. At a time like this, most people will realize that their path is a wrong one, but she's different. Her path should always be the one that she could be proud of.
そうだな。正直俺にはお前が眩しい。俺も後悔はしない。自分のやってきたことが正しいって信じてる。けどそれは継ぎはぎだらけだ。でもお前は違うだろ。後悔はしたらしたできっとその倍は仕返しをするタイプだ。俺は継ぎはぎでなんとかごまかしてるけど、お前は平気な顔で粉々にしちまうんだ。採算は取れてる。たまにしか落ち込まないだろうけど、遠坂はその後が怖い。お前を落ち込ませた相手は何倍もお前に落ち込まされると思う。
何それ、追い打ち？
鬼がか乱してるうちに言っておこうと思って。
They're so cute.
でもまあ事実なんじゃないか。遠坂このままで済ます気はないんだろ。
そういえばどうして私を助けたの、シロ。
このペンダント見覚えあるだろう。
それどうして？
遠坂の部屋で見つけた。帰ったらびっくりするだろうけど、すまん。化粧台倒しちまった。
He's like, sorry, I casually tripped over your huge ass dresser, made a huge fucking mess in your house.
で、それがどうしたっていうのよ、あなたは。
いや、これと同じペンダント俺の家にもあるんだ。学校でランサーに殺されかけた時、気がついたら近くに落ちてたんで拾ってそのまま。
そっちにも同じものがある？
あれ、なんかおかしなこと言ったか俺。
別に。それよりどうしてそれが私を助けた理由になるのよ。別にいいじゃない、そんなペンダントなんて。
そうだな。ああ、本当はただの後付けだ。白状すると、ずっと前から遠坂凛ってやつに憧れてた。で、困ったことにいざ話してみたら余計好きになっちまった。だから死んでほしくなくて、気がつけば何も考えずに飛び降りていただけだ。
あんたね、そういう歯に衣着せぬ発言はやめなさい。考えなしに思ったことを口にしてると、どこかしらで誤解を招くんだから。
招くか、そんなの。俺本当に遠坂のことを好きだぞ。
バカ、そんなだから自殺同然で飛び込んでくるのよ。 大バカ。よし、シロの言う通りそろそろ家に帰りましょうか。ほら手を出して。その傷だと立つのも辛いでしょ。これで貸し借りはなしね。今日のことはお互いノーカウントってことにしましょう。助けてくれてありがとう、シロ。すっごく助かったわ。
Very cute. We love them so much together, don't we? Ugh. So now I'm wondering what the hell is gonna happen with Heaven's Field. I keep wanting to say field, as in like the field of dreams and shit. But and then he fades.
ほら見なさい。やっぱりまともに立ってられないじゃない、バカ。ほらこっちに来なさい。とりあえず包帯ぐらい変えないとまずいでしょ。この救急箱を使っていいんでしょ。さすが家に道場があるだけのことはあるわね。ハサミばかりか、針と糸が入ってる救急箱ってのも珍しいわ。ってほら早く服を脱いで傷を見せなさいってば。
服脱ぐのか。いや、その前に手当てぐらい自分でできる。今朝だって自分でやったんだから問題ない。
何遠慮してるか知らないけど、そもそもその傷の手当てをしたのは誰だと思ってるの？
けど
あの時もこの時もないの。いいから早くしなさい。シローの傷は特別なんだから、ちゃんと見ないと治るものも治らなくなるじゃない。
それじゃあ頼んだ。よし。
本当に無茶するんだから。せっかく治りかけてたのがまた開いてるわよ。まったく、こんなの見せられたら怒るに怒れないじゃない。
遠坂、もういいだろ。血止めをして可能止め塗って包帯を巻き直してくれればいいから。
そういうのは手当てって言わない。宣言撤回、やっぱり頭にきた。そんな気休めで外に出たわけね、あんたは。
This bad boy could spill out so much blood.
何の恨みがあるんだお前。
恨みなら骨髄まで染み渡ってるっていうの。それでも手加減してあげたんだから感謝しなさい。今の痛かったでしょ。とりあえず壊死してる神経を治したからしばらくは痛むわよ。これには痛み止めも含まれてるけど、もともと破損した肉の代わりだから、馴染むまでは痛むけど、 痛みがあるうちは無茶しちゃダメだからね。
Yeah, good luck with that, Rin.
はい、これで終わり。あとは包帯を巻いてぐっすり寝れば明日には幾分楽になってるはずよ。
Hey, Aru. You've just been betrayed by Archer.
サンキュートサカ。なんか楽になった。
まあそれならいいけど、楽になったって言うんなら見た甲斐があったわ。
治らないものと覚悟してたから余計助かった。ともかく手当てをしてくれてありがとう。
そんなの当たり前でしょ。私が見る以上はきっかり直してみせるんだから。
トサカ。
Yeah, I'm very disappointed in him, so that's why I'm a little quiet right now.
おい、何をするつもりなんだ。
So right now, they're having some nice, cute moments with Shiro and Rin.
夕ご飯の支度。シロ食べてないでしょ。私も食べてないのよ。だからとりあえず夕食。
Getting betrayed by dinner seems like a typical day to me.
ああ、それは見ればわかる。けど、どうしてこの状況で夕飯なんだ。
I mean, what else can you do right now?
なんでって当然じゃない。人間空腹でまともな案が浮かぶわけないでしょ。シロはここで降りなさい。
トサカ、話がある。
何？
あれから考えたんだ。俺がこの戦いを始めた理由を。一体何がしたかったのかってこと。
うん、それで？
初めは巻き込まれたからだった。そしてマスターになった以上はこの戦いをどうにかしたかった。けどマスターになったとか巻き込まれたとかそんなのは関係がない。俺は正義の味方が好きなんだ。だからみんなを守らないと。マスターなんてどうでもいい。マスターで亡くなってもセイバーがいなくなっても。
そう。
あのな、トサカ、人が真面目に
聞いてるわよ。シロは一人でも戦うのよね。死ぬような目に遭うより死ぬような目に遭ってしまう人がいるっていう事実が耐えられない。だからどんなに自分が弱くても戦うことに決めたんでしょ。何よその顔。リスが砂糖菓子舐めたような顔して。
いや、だってトサカは反対するかと思ってた。
してるわよ、もちろん。けどあれだけ見事に助けられたんだからシロに文句なんて言えないでしょ。それにさ、どんなに止めたってあんたはそういうやつなんだって分かっちゃったし。
じゃあトサカ、これからも協力体制ってことでいいんだな。
course you guys are.
まあね、仕方ないから付き合ってあげる。だいたいあんたみたいなのを一人にしてたら不安で眠れないし、それにシロー風に言えば、私もシローのこと嫌いじゃないし私はそういうわけだし、そっちだって一緒にいても問題ないでしょ、実際。
Cute Rin is cute Rin.
ああ、もちろん遠坂がどんなに横暴でも望むところだ。
いいけど、お腹減ってるし、ご飯美味しいし。つまり東映には東映なりの限度ってものがあるわけ。一見イメージを形にするっていう何でもありに見えるけど、東映にはいろいろと独自のルールがある。その制約の中で一番わかりやすいのは投影物の損傷。
存在における強度。何？幻想なるものの存在に耐えられない軽さってやつ？
何も知らないようでいてつまんない言葉知ってるのね、あなた。けどまあ当たらずとも遠からずかな。
Yeah, she definitely is the tsundere poster girl. Ooh, sorry. Just comfy right now.
東映は自己のイメージからそれに沿った本物を完璧に複製する。これに例外はないわ。自分の中で完璧でなければ投影はできない。新作の影である以上、一部の隙も許されないのが投影魔術よ。だから基本的に投影によって生み出されたものは自己のイメージ通りの強度を持つわ。加えて投影する術者のイメージ、知識が本物に近ければ近いほど現実においても完璧になるわけ。
Oh, thank you, Ash.
ちょっと待った。それはおかしい。俺アーチャーの剣を投影しただろ。けどそれはクズキに壊された。
But that's because Kazuki is abnormal.
いくらクズキの拳にキャスターの強化がかかってるからって防具を壊せるほどじゃない。ってことは俺が投影したアーチャーの干渉と爆矢はオリジナルに数段劣るってことじゃないのか。
So now he's I guess he's not realizing that they're just literally hollow replicas.
はい、いいところに気がつきました、エミヤ君。それが投影の限界、存在における強度ってやつよ。いい？投影はあくまで投影、想像じゃない。投影を作り上げるのは術者のイメージだけだから、イメージそのものにほころびが生じた時、本物と同じ性能であろうと無産するの。
イメージにほころびが生じる？それも変じゃないか。イメージが間違っていたらそもそも投影はできないんだろう？
ええ、だからほころびが生じるのは投影した後になるわ。そうね、例えばシローが絶対に折れない名剣を投影したとするでしょ。けど絶対に折れない剣なんてものはない。その剣の表現方法、伝承、売り文句などに絶対に折れないというパーソナリティがあるだけで、実際はそれを上回る幻想にぶつかれば刃こぼれぐらいするし、折れることだってある。
But a sword that will not break doesn't exist. It's just that the sword is famed or called unbreakable, so it can break if it comes across an illusion greater than itself. Much to think about.
それ折れた時点で俺のイメージが間違っていたってことにならないか。俺は折れない剣を作ったんだから。
ならない。投影が成功した時点で形の上での間違いはないんだし、 そもそも折れない剣なんて名前みたいなものでしょ。実際に折れない剣なんてないんだから。けどシロ、あなたがイメージしたものは絶対に折れない剣よね。これが現実で折れちゃった場合、投影されたものは嘘になるのよ。それは剣が折れたからじゃないわ。あなたがイメージしたものは折れない剣。
That's wrong. It's perfect the moment you project it. First of all, a sword that will not break is just a name. There isn't an actual sword that won't break, which is true. But what you imagine is a sword that won't break, right? If the sword breaks in real life, what's projected becomes a lie. This isn't because the sword broke. What you imagine is a sword that will not break. Oh, so essentially, he's just making a bootleg copy of a sword that will not break, but because it's a bootleg copy, it's basically made out of quote-unquote cheap materials, aka his very, I guess not very strong magic skills, and because of that the bootleg will break. But if he focuses on instead, I will create this particular sword, then there's a very high chance that he'll get closer to the original than he would if he did the bootleg. Okay.
それが折れてしまった時点で、シロの中の折れない剣と今折れてしまった剣は別物になる。
So when it breaks, the sword that broke and the sword that will not break, and your imagination become two separate things.
あなたと現実、その計りが崩れてしまうから。
It's because the scales between you and reality tip. So it's essentially it's sounding like this is the expectation, which is the perfect replica of a quote-unquote sword that does not break. And to say this is a sword that broke, basically being closer to the original. Okay. Which is what I thought.
よし、つまり俺は折れない剣を想像して投影した。けど実際に投影した剣は戦闘中に折れてしまった。その時点で俺自身がその剣をなんだよ、実際は折れちまうじゃないかこの剣と否定してしまって、結果として投影したものは消えるってことか。そのイメージの齟齬によって。
冴えてるじゃない。ええ、つまりはそういうこと。あなたはアーチャーの剣を投影した。あなたの中であれがどんな位置づけだったかは知らないけど、シロ自身はクズキの攻撃で壊れるような剣をイメージしてはいなかった。けど実際に剣は破壊されてしまった。その時点であなたはその剣をこんなのはアーチャーの剣じゃないと思ってしまったのよ。で、作り上げられた投影は術者の否定によって存在強度を失い、元の空想に戻ったってわけ。
But the swords were destroyed. At that time, you thought, these aren't archer swords. The projected swords were denied by the makers, so they lost their strength of existence and became fantasy once again.
Got it? だから投影魔術はまず設計図から入るの。あとは材質と性質、歴史なんかも考慮すべきね。そのあたりから固めていけば、多少現実でイメージと違ってもすぐに消えるなんてことはないでしょ。
Do you get it now? So projection starts from the blueprint. You should consider material, properties, and even its history. If you have those down, I don't think the projected object will disappear right away, even if it's a bit different. Okay, so essentially she's saying, follow your dreams, Shiro. Become the true sword otaku you were always meant to be.
それならなぜそれを作る気になったのかってのが最初じゃないか。材料と技法だけじゃダメだ。今日の夕飯だってまず遠坂が和風が食べたいって言ったから始まっただろ。なら創作する上での発端から始めないと。
I mean...
まあ、なんでこんな話になったんだっけ。
そういえばそうよね。私たち 確か今後の作戦を話し合ってたような。シロ、本格的に投影魔術をやってみない？思い出した。不確定な要素に希望を持っちゃうぐらい行き詰まってたんだっけ。
Also, just FYI for all us Americans, the House of Representatives voted to decriminalize marijuana at the federal level. So yeah, boy, we're gonna have legal weed hopefully in all 50 states.
まあそうだな。第一、俺の投影なんて剣を作れる程度だ。それも今まで役に立ったことなんてないんだから大した戦力にならないだろう。
So if you need the weeds, better hope that it gets passed completely. And hopefully that means they'll also start decriminalizing and expunging those who were arrested for marijuana crimes. Supposedly, huge if true. Yes, she could finally emulate the Vidya.
まあいいわ。もう一度状況を確認しましょう。目下のところ、敵はキャスター。あいつだけなら大したことはないけど、白兵戦に長けたマスターと、あっち側についたアーチャーに守られている限り手を出せないわ。加えて、セイバーが操られるのも時間の問題。状況は刻一刻と悪く。
ああ、けど、アーチャーはともかく、セイバーはまだキャスターの自由にはなっていない。
Well, I think they said they had about a day left. If 2 days is completely stretching it, I think they said they had a day left.
それが正気といえば正気だろう。セイバーが完全にキャスターの軍門に下ったら、それこそ俺たちに勝ち目はない。
そういうことね。それじゃあ意見のある人は挙手。シロ、なんかいいアイデアある？
No. Oh no, we definitely can't fight them head on. No, I don't think there's a secret passage, but you know what? We'll have to turn the tables on them. You know, we'll see what Ilia's up to. Yeah, you gotta start allying yourself up.
トサカ、怒らないで聞いてくれ。その他のマスターとは協力できないかな。
Because at this point, our Ilia cat is she hasn't appeared since, so
いいわ。その心は？口にするからには何か算段があるんでしょ？
いや、そういうわけじゃないんだが、今のキャスターの状態は他のマスターにとっても無視できないだろう。なら今回だけってことで手を組めるかもしれないと思って。
no problem, Wise. Take it easy. I'll probably end the stream once this day's over anyway, because my sinuses are starting to bother me, and then I'll just have to see what I need to do. Take care. Get some rest.
実は私も同じことを考えてた。てっきりシロは反対すると思ってたから黙ってたんだけどね。となると残るマスターは2人。ランサーのマスターとバーサーカーのマスターね。
But we don't know who Lancer's... Oh no, that's right. Kieri. Is he still alive?
ランサーのマスターは不明のままだから交渉のしようもないけど、バーサーカーのマスターであるイリアスフィールなら可能性はあるかもしれない。
No, but didn't I'm trying to remember. Didn't they say that Lancer's original master got killed, or Kyrie must have killed him, or killed them, and Kyrie just kind of said, "Hey, Lancer, let's hang out. Come on, Lancer, let's go party." And You know, Lancer's like, well, I guess I don't have a choice. But this is a different timeline, so there's a chance that this master may still be alive. The daughter. Our palace's Ilya.
そうだな。あの子なら話し合いに応じてくれそうだ。見返りに無茶な条件も出してきそうにないし。
She just wants her Oni-chan.
バカ。シローにとっちゃあいつが一番ヤバいのよ。あいつ、初めっからシローしか見てなかったもの。私はともかく、あんたはどんな目に遭わされるか分かったもんじゃないわよ。
なんだよそれ。俺はあの子と一度しか会ってないんだ。そんなことになるわけないだろう。脅かしっこなしだぞお父さんが。
そんなことになったら交渉なんて破棄に決まってるじゃない。バカ。けど今はイリアスフィールにかけるしかないわね。キャスターの正体がアーチャーの言う通りなら間違いなくバーサーカーは天敵だし。
So my homework for tonight is to look at the media myth, the Spark Notes edition, because I'm a fucking idiot.
何しろ生前の知り合いだもの。キャスターの手口なんて知り尽くしてるでしょ。バーサーカーならキャスターとアーチャーが同時に攻めてきても追い返せる。私たちはその間にクズキ一人を攻略すればいい。
Oh yeah, no, if they, first of all, they can, I guess at the end of the day, even if they do align themselves with Ilya, there's a huge chance that they Brookfoot will be taken care of too, so Ilya won't like go against him or anything like that.
そりゃ理想論だけど。父さんがキャスターはバーサーカーと関係があるのか。
ええ、アーチャーが言ってたのよ。バーサーカーの正体はヘラクレスだって。
Ooh, nasty.
キャスターが本当にあの希代の魔女ならアルゴー戦つながりでバーサーカーとは面識があるかもしれない。私が綺麗に苦手意識を持つのと同じ。世の中にはね、どうしたって苦手なやつっているもんなのよ。
Very true. But I'm sure everyone would dislike that priest. Except Ash.
じゃあ決まりだな。
Of course I mean that with love.
けどどうやってあの子を見つけようか。あれ以来出てこないけど、あれだけの魔力を持ってるなら隠れていようと見つけ出せるだろ。
Don't worry, I have love for everybody in this chat room. Or who's watching. Including Wise, in case you're watching the VODs. I have a lot of love for you, Wise.
なのに見つからないってことは、この町にはいないってことじゃないのか。
でしょうね。イリアスフィールはずっと遠くから聖杯戦争を眺めて楽しんでるんでしょう。
ずっと遠く？キャスターみたいに竜道寺から町を監視してるのか。
さあ、けどどこにいるかは見当がつく。昔父さんから聞いたことがあるのよ。アインツベルンは郊外の森に別荘を持ってるって。
夜明けまであと5時間。そうなったらあの子と話し合いをしなくちゃならない。
Hi Nebu, long time no see. And we're just going to bed. There's no H scenes in this game. We're just in Shiro's bedroom.
そうないけど、どう話し合えばいい？
This isn't an H game, so. Because I know you, Nebu. And I mean that in a loving way, of course. Just like Tosaka, she will classify enemy and ally as wizards. But I think she's a proper girl with all that aside. No, I will not stream any H games, sorry. I will do all ages versions if they, especially if they come from Steam. I am planning Katawa Shoujo, but I'm gonna turn off the H scenes on that one if I can.
まったくまだ話したこともないくせに希望的観測にも程がある。
Yeah, this channel is just mostly for visual novels, like general visual novels, and I want to spread the word about visual novels, so that's my goal. It's not wrong at all, Shiro, but why?
Archer.
Yeah, I'm still not cool with Archer right now. That's why I can't lose to you. Did we do it? Yay! We did it! So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day for now. I'm gonna stream tomorrow and Sunday. I'm just gonna use those two kind of a testing day to see who comes in and who does, or I guess what has the more audience. I may shift around, I may change something. I'll reflect it on the offline image whenever. Yeah, stream's over already. Thank you guys, every single one of you, for joining us. Yes, so tomorrow and Sunday I'm going to be playing Ace Attorney. So until then, stay safe, stay warm, and wear a mask. Bye. Oh, let me just go to the. Bye. You guys take care. Love you. Bye bye. Oh, if you want to see more Fate emojis, feel free to subscribe. I just need like 7 more points on that. But if you don't want to subscribe, that's cool too. Regardless, take care. Bye.